After a deadly weekend of shootings, mayors all across the country are addressing the high levels of gun violence and the steps that can be taken to protect Americans. WSAV News 3's Ricardo Lewis is joining us now with who the mayors are calling on for help.
Well, yeah, just over 24 mayors sent a letter to the president asking for help with America's gun violence problem. Savannah's own mayor also signing that letter. He says they've done all they can on the local level.
We need leaders in Washington to wake up to this crisis.
Another deadly weekend of gun violence, leaving 120 people shot dead, has the U.S. Conference of Mayors calling on Congress and President Joe Biden to take action against what they call a public health crisis.
We will stand with him to drive Congress to get off the sidelines and do something about the tens of thousands of our fellow citizens who were shot dead every single year.
Mayors say in the first 5 months of this year, 8,100 people were killed in acts of gun violence. On Friday, 4 mass shootings in just 6 hours.
Can we all agree that if someone has a right to carry a gun, can we all agree that I have the right not to be shot?
Mayor Van Johnson joining a long list of mayors asking Congress to enact common sense gun control legislation, create uniform laws on background checks, and eliminate the use of guns for those who have a history of mental illness, among other demands.
During these times when we're talking about international terrorism, we're talking about national terrorism, we have to also talk about terrorism on the streets of our cities.
As political leaders, especially those at the local level, we have a responsibility, indeed an obligation, to ensure that our residents, the people that we are lucky to represent, have the ability to feel safe.
These mayors agree it's not just a single city's issue.
It's easy to look at local policy changes. If we don't look for common elements across cities, we could easily miss learning what we actually need to learn to meet this challenge.
Now, the mayors are also addressing illegal gun sales that happen on social media platforms. They say local law enforcement has limited tools to address this problem. They're asking the federal government to enforce actions to bring accountability to social media platforms. Ricardo Lewis, WSAV News 3 on your side.